The block capital Q moves to the right with a constant velocity v0 as shown in the figure. The relative velocity of body P with respect to Q is. Assume all pulleys and strings are ideal. In the pulley block constrained systems, the net work done by the tension force is always 0. That is sigma T bar dot S bar is equal to 0. To understand this statement, let us consider a simple pulley block constrained system. If M1 block displaces by x in upward direction, then block M2 also has to displace by x in the downward direction for the string to be in taut state. Now if we calculate the work done by tension T in displacing M1 block by x, we get W1 equals to as T into x multiplied by cos of angle between T and x. Since T and x are in same direction, we write cos 0. So W1 is equal to Tx. Similarly, if we calculate work done by tension on M2 block, W2 is equal to tension multiplied by displacement multiplied by cos of angle between tension and x. On M2 block, tension is in upward direction and displacement is in downward direction. So the angle between tension and displacement is 180 degrees. So we write it as cos 180 degrees. So W2 is equal to minus Tx. Therefore, the total work done by tension on the system is equal to as W1 plus W2, which is equal to 0. So the above said statement is justified by this example. That is, in the pulley block constrained systems, the net work done by the tension force is always 0. Let us suppose this equation as 1. On differentiating equation 1, since tension is a constant force, we can write sigma of T bar dot V bar equals to 0. Let this be second equation. So this term we call it as power. Therefore, we can also state that in the pulley block constrained systems, the net power delivered by the tension force is always 0. Now we will solve the problem given here by using this equation 2. So in this problem we have two pulleys. Let us name them as P1 and P2. This string, if has T tension in it, then the tension in the string connected between P1 pulley and P block will be 2T, and the tension in the string connected between P2 block and Q block is also 2T. Now On P1 block, we have 2T tension acting towards to right, and let us suppose its velocity is Vp with respect to ground. And on Q, we have 3T tension acting towards to left, and it has a speed V0 towards to right with respect to ground. Now applying this equation 2 for this system, we can write 2T into Vp plus 3T into V0 multiplied by minus 1 equals to 0. We can write velocity of P with respect to ground as 3 by 2 V0. Now in problem, it is asked to find velocity of P with respect to Q, which is equal to velocity of P minus velocity of Q, which is equal to 3 by 2 V0 minus V0, which we get it as V0 by 2. Therefore, the velocity of P with respect to Q is V0 by 2, which is in the same direction of V0. Therefore, we can conclude that the correct option is 3.